Yeah, he's the best I've ever seen.
He made the NBA relevant.
He and Larry Bird was here. I was still here.
Definitely the smartest player, at the point guard position that I ever played against.
Johnson over Parrish. He hits it. The Lakers win.
Magic Johnson, to me, is a bigger GOAT than anybody because of how he led, how he brought a whole team, how when the greatest scorer in the game, Kareem, was not there, and him as a rookie
center
steps in and plays a position that no one even knew he could play. That's transcending what you can do as a player.
I have to read you a text that I received this morning at 5:54 a.m. Good morning, sir. Although greatest of anything is always a debate, I beg to differ on greatest point guard of all time with what you said. Magic Johnson is easily the best point guard of all time. Steph Curry is very close, but not in front of Magic. You must define point guard to really have a serious debate. Steph Curry is by far the best shooter of all time. Yes, his movement has created many shots for his teammates. He's a career 43% three-point shooter. But Magic Johnson invented the triple-double. Not true invented, but makes it more noticeable in terms of the impact on the game. It's a point guard stat, to be honest. Magic was the best. We can go on, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you get the point. By the way, Magic has 5 NBA championships.
Wow.
That quote this morning at 5:45 was from Mr. Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Wow, how about that?
We had no shot. I mean, really, he was, he had the athleticism, he had the smarts, but then he had the 5th passing lane. So as a normal-sized point guard, right, there's only 4 passing lanes. There's one here, one there, here, and there. Magic had a 5th passing lane that was right over your head because no matter how tall you were trying to be, he was looking down over you and saying, hey, James, I think you're open. Hey, so he can just pick you apart. And he did. And every time you made a mistake defensively, Matt, every single time you made a mistake defensively, he made you pay for it. Definitely the smartest player, at the point guard position that I ever played against. He read the defense, know the clock. Just brilliant, just brilliant.
I grew up watching Magic and I've had, I've learned so much from him. I can't sit here and be like, I'm the greatest Laker ever. To me, he is because.
So you guys know you're the greatest Laker.
Without him,
you're the greatest Laker.
I got to keep it real with you. Like I've stole so much from him. That my game wouldn't be complete without him.
When I think of Magic Johnson, if I'm starting my team with the point guard that sat in the captain's chair and played center in every position in the game in the championship, there's no way I'm going against Magic. But to me, the one thing is Magic, being the leader that he is. One thing that is, maybe it is up for question, but Magic to me in the history of the game is one of the best leaders from what you've seen in his getting people energized, getting the crowd energized, the style of play. You ever notice when they scored how fast Magic Johnson got the ball up to half court? Those are showtime things, but you're setting up the play with 20 seconds on the clock. And just him getting everybody involved, knowing what buttons to push. And I don't know if anybody had his intangibles.
I would have to say Magic Johnson. I believe I was the second best point guard of that era. But Magic Johnson was the best point guard, in my opinion, to ever play.
For you, Isaiah, who are guys that you compete against at the point guard that just didn't get their just due?
I would say in the 80s, I thought Mark Price had a run in this league for about 2 years or so that was just about as good as anybody. But saying all that, none of them were like Magic.
Right.
None of us.
Or you.
None of us were like Magic. And the reason why I say that is because in the 80s, I thought we came in and we had original styles. You know, we brought originality to the game. Magic came in and it was like something we had never seen.
Magic, I talked to him on the plane flying to Philadelphia. And I said, what do you think about playing center? He said, yeah, coach, he said, I played center in high school. That was just a year ago. So he was all for it.
Yeah.
So, you know, he didn't back down and say, why you want to do that? So he embraced it, so it made it easy. So I do remember we went out for center jump, and I think it was Jim Jones, who was a 7-footer. He said, Coach, I'm jumping? I said, no, Magic's going to jump. And then he went on to get 42 points. So
I think Magic Johnson is the greatest Laker of all time. I think he prolonged Kareem's career, which allowed Kareem to reach the heights that he did, in my humble opinion. I think Magic Johnson changed the game, like what he was able to do. He made the NBA relevant. When people talk about Steph, because I feel like we have a duty as people that love the sport and love talking about it. The league was tape delayed. NBA finals were tape delayed in the 80s. Magic Johnson, his name is fucking Magic Johnson. He built this empire with Larry Bird, and then Jordan came after that. So it's like Magic Johnson, as far as importance to the league, he's got to be a top 3 player, right? Of importance to the league, especially during the years of the league actually expanding. You had to have something to market, and he did it beautifully. And you go back, what he did as a rookie in the damn NBA finals, going for 40 and playing center with no Kareem. Like, as a rookie, that's the shit this man was doing. And then goes on, and obviously his career was cut short, and there was this, but there was no doubt. Like, Michael Jordan used to look at Magic being like, that's the motherfucking dude. Not Isaiah, not Larry. MJ used to look at Magic and was like, that's where I need to get to. Like, just how everyone looks at Michael Jordan is that Jordan used to look at Magic and be like, not as the same player, but as in like, that dude got 5 championships. That, you know what I'm saying? So I think Magic Johnson's the greatest Laker of all time.
Magic's just a great basketball player. He's the best I've ever seen, you know. Unbelievable. I don't know what to say.
I didn't really get the opportunity to play basketball against him like I wanted to because he was my driving force. You know, Magic Johnson was here, he and Larry Bird was here. I was still here. And for me to get here, I had to beat these guys.